Hey guys, welcome to a new episode of Unsupervised with me and Hallie. Today we kind of have a shorter episode. We're gonna talk about a new volleyball league, and when I say where, it's gonna be Hallie because I think she's low key obsessed now. Um, is and then we're just gonna yap a little bit about preseason and WNBA. Obviously, not much to talk about yet because season is just on its way, but let's get into it.
All right, y'all. So today we're going to be talking about a league that might be flying under the radar right now, but it won't be for long. It's called Love, but it stands for League One Volleyball. Have you heard anything about it, Jen?
I like didn't hear about it until you kind of told me. I saw some things on Instagram that I probably scrolled past a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I love the involvement with volleyball right now. I feel like we saw a little bit when Together started their collab with
Mm-hmm.
volleyball, and obviously volleyball, just like women's basketball, is kind of booming right now, especially with
Mm-hmm.
teams in college that are successful like Nebraska. So this is so cool. This is such a
Yeah,
cool thing to see.
it's definitely like an opportunity where people can expand that. Like they can literally start from youth to college and finally go pro on something.
Mhm.
Um, they already have a huge like youth club network with it. So like that's pretty cool
Yeah.
and it's pretty much like setting them up to go pro.
Mhm.
Um because there's nothing else to do when you do leave college really.
Yeah. There's
Unless like
like AU leagues, I believe,
mhm.
like the AU leagues that women's basketball has, but I don't think their professional volleyball has really like went out as much as colleges currently.
Mhm.
So I think it's really cool, especially starting something. They don't really see a lot of clubs start from young to net to professional. I feel like it's like
Yeah.
you start a club, you go to college, you hopefully have a good college career, and then you can go in with the rest of the 500 basketball volleyball players and be like, okay, here's the one team that can play pro that's playing pro right now. So I think it's
Mhm.
cool, especially like something involving anything with the younger generation. And I mean, I think I see it now being a coach. I don't know if you see it as well. Like the younger
Mhm.
generation involvement in sports is little to none, at least here. And I think that will it's gonna motivate a lot of people, especially being in a program where it's like the girl I played with 2 years ago, who's 2 years older than me, is now playing professional. Look what path I'm taking. So I think it's a really cool experience.
Yeah.
Whether you want to go professional or just play in college or just play for fun, I think it's a cool experience to be possibly coached by the best of the best players.
Honestly, that part. So a little bit about the league. So it was founded in 2020, but the pro league officially started technically last year. It goes from January to April, and there's only 6 teams right now. So it's only Austin, Atlanta, Houston, Omaha, Madison, and Salt Lake. So still small,
Yeah.
but it will grow.
I also
It always
think
does.
like the states that are starting it are very volleyball heavy states. Like
Yeah.
if New Jersey was thrown in there, I'd probably be a little confused because I'd be like, we don't really. Well, it's not that we don't have volleyball here. It's just like it's not as successful as a sport.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So there's 66 total matches. So like 66 matches are played. Top four teams do the playoffs, and then obviously the championship. Um, and some of the big names that actually started or like are backing it is like Lindsey Vonn
mhm.
and Candice Parker, which we love Candice. And I mean, obviously there's multiple big names also with them, and they've raised over $100 million, and they're treating it like a serious like long-term sport at this point. Like they want it to stick, and I honestly think it will because there are so many girls that want to continue to do volleyball outside. It's almost like cheerleading, to not like cheerleading, but like
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
they're still able to make it to a pro level. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think every sport deserves a pro level, whether that's like AAA
Yeah.
or something in the middle of like what you see on TV. Because at the end of the day, it's like some people believe or look at professional athletes as people that just want to have their stardom on TV when it's really not that. It's like, and I think you kind of see it a little bit with other professional sports and everything that happened with the CBA this year in women's basketball. It's like they don't care about the money, they don't care how much they're making. It's the fact that they get to play their sport at the best of the best league, and you also see with softball, like they barely are getting paid the money that they need to be paid because of viewership and the platforms they go on. But at the end of the day, it's like they're still living, they're still thriving, they're playing they're the best of the best of their sport right now. So it's really think it's a like a great thing that this is happening, and who knows, a couple years from now, obviously it's going to be bigger. They're probably going to have teams in different like
More
states.
different
Yeah,
places. Yeah.
exactly. Like there's a little girl looking up to somebody right now, and she's going to want to be seen. Like I think when I was growing up for softball, I was like, "Oh my gosh, there's no professional softball league." Like even if I was going big D1, like what am I doing with my career after that? What do you like
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like it's so
And then there's also like with softball too. Like there's also so many like girls that want to like the next thing to softball is the AU. So like there's so many girls that want to like make the AU, but then like there's so many good players
yeah,
already on
so many
AU,
people.
and they're like the you
Yeah, and
know
I think we see it a lot within women's sports. It's like a startup organization just getting their startup, and they will eventually get there. Obviously, like the W is a big example. It took them a
yeah,
couple of years, but like when I have a
just
child,
30. It's fine.
no, when I have a child, like it would be great for me, or if I when I have grandchildren and my children have kids, like it's like, oh, back in my day, like they didn't have these teams, like they didn't have these professional teams that us as little girls could look up to, and you're
Hmm.
lucky enough to be living in a world where there is an equal amount of women's professional leagues there as there are men.
I mean, yeah, yeah, no, it's definitely true. Which is why like I love that like volleyball. There's not a lot of men that play that.
Exactly, and honestly, like that's another thing, like there's not a lot of men that play volleyball, and it's not a big thing within the college area of men's volleyball. But like when you see it, you're like, holy shit, they're like really fucking good.
Yeah,
And that's like another thing. Like I feel like volleyball as a whole, whether it's men or women, um,
I love playing it.
not
It's fun.
exactly. It's not looked at like a professional sport. Like just the same thing as like for example like rugby. Like rugby
Hmm.
is like the most aggressive, fun sport to watch with three sports involved, mind you. Like, and it's
Hmm.
not televised. It's barely televised. Let me get. And then like you see that with a lot of sports, and it's really like kind of upsetting. Like I know a lot of great lacrosse players that
Yes.
like you what are,
What do you go to
like, what
after?
are you doing? And you're the greatest in the great. Imagine like getting all these accolades in college, like first team this, first team that, like gold, whatever. Yeah, exactly. Doing, and then I would literally be like, for what? What is this for? And like, yes, cool, I
Hmm.
can get a job in whatever I'm majoring in college, but it's like, what if I wanted to, like, I'm in the best possible shape I can possibly be in coming off my senior year of my college career, and I just have to go sit at a desk job now? Like, imagine, like, you being an athlete with no professional sport after means nothing to life. Like, it's like like, I don't mean it in a rude way, but it's just like,
It's an identity crisis that a lot of people have, and it's like a
exactly.
big mental health block for people too. Because I mean, like I know people that have not gone pro, and they don't know what to do with themselves.
Exactly. I think even after college, I struggled with my identity. I was like, why am I in bed for like 3 extra hours than I'm supposed to? Why am I not
Yeah.
getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning and
Why
actually
are we not having
working
breakfast?
my body? It's just like it's so hard, and I think people need to focus on the bigger picture of things
Hmm.
and that's what I love about this new league. It's like it's different, and I think the world needs different.
Mm-hmm. I agree with you. So yeah, everyone needs to go check out Love. It's great. It's showed on ESPN and USA. I'm pretty sure.
So yeah.
Pretty sure. But so yeah, it's televised, which is amazing because like you said, like you don't see a lot of women's sports anyway on TV. Kind of like when I went to that women's sports bar and I didn't know, I literally texted you and I was like, "Did you know disc golf was a freaking actual sport that's televised?" Like,
Yeah.
but so it's actually televised and I love that. And then eventually we'll have a special guest that actually is a part owner of, I'm pretty sure, a team. Don't fact check me on that. And if you're hearing me, I love you. Sorry, I will get those facts straight.
I'm gonna text you
But
like you're
so
wrong.
we'll have that part. We'll have a special guest coming on, and she's a big part of that. And super excited to have her. So but that's for another episode.
Oh,
You're,
that's a side note, like if it's an Olympic sport, it should be a professional sport. But
hello.
we're not mature enough to be talking about that yet because no one.
Wait till the Olympics starts.
No,
Then we'll have that conversation.
you're right.
But I think it's time to talk some
Yeah.
basketball. You see, Marta got cut.
Yeah.
So we switched Flage and her. I feel like Marta would have made it in Seattle, and Flage still would have made it in fucking the Valkyries. What the fuck?
I don't even think she played. I thought she was not going there until next year.
No, she's there. She already got cut.
Bro, I'm so mad about Aubrey Griffin. Why didn't you just cut her before?
All right, so you know how we love Kayla Williams. She worked with Moolah, or works with Moolah. Her comments on every single UConn player that is
Wow.
getting waived, she's like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
It was so fun. And I literally wanted to comment back at her, but I was like, I don't want to be starting beef under. I don't want to be starting shit underneath the WNBA post. But honestly, like,
I just liked it. I was like, "Same sis,
she's kind of
same
valid.
sis."
I think people were angry. People, and obviously, it's like anybody would be angry when a UConn player gets cut from a team.
I just think it's bullshit. Aubrey got healthy.
I think honestly, like I wouldn't be surprised if someone picks her up in free agency.
They're
It's
already starting to pick up drop people,
I just
but also, again, I'm not sure. I think there's a time limit.
now there is.
I think we're once they're waived, they can't get picked up after a
Yeah,
certain
you
amount
can
of
get
time.
picked up for like a week.
I don't remember what it is.
But I just here's my thing. It's like okay, and this is probably problematic, and I don't want to like Caroline.
I was scared for her to go into the league. As someone with injuries, I was scared for her to go into the league. And concussions are no freaking joke, and she had like fucking a million. So like,
And I understand like yes, give her the chance. I don't think they gave her enough of a chance. I don't
mm-mm.
remember how many minutes she played, but I think the whole Aubrey Griffin thing is like I mean I can't
Side note,
be
I think
opinionated, but
I think Carolyn, right? Caroline would be a great coach.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah, because she's done it for years now.
Oh,
So,
exactly. I don't know.
girl, I think you should do it.
Bruh. I think I texted you when I saw that they waived Aubrey.
Yeah.
Um, obviously I had that conversation, but I think it's insane because I think everything. I mean, mind you, I'm just a girl sitting home in her bed watching these games, but I didn't see anything wrong. I just all I saw when Aubrey was playing was her disrupting the other team's defense, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what they expected from her. And if you didn't watch UConn for the 6 years she was there and the 4 years that she actually played, that's her job. She disrupts. Okay, maybe she doesn't shoot the ball 100% like Courtney Williams. Like maybe she's
Yeah,
not
but you also have like two really good shooters on your team. You can't compare.
like you like she was every time she played it at UConn, like she did her job. You tell her what to do, she'll do it. Like she disrupts defense. She's a great defensive player. Why would you waive her? Understandable, like maybe they're not core focused on defense, but it's like, wouldn't you want some lockdown defense on, say, here, for example, if I'm gonna go play the Dallas Wings, let me just throw their old fucking teammate in there who knows
Mm-hmm.
exactly how two of them play to disrupt the shit out of them.
And Aubrey knows their game.
But maybe, again, I mean, we're talking about one of the best coaches in the WNBA. Maybe if
Yeah.
we are just fans, but it's just like it's sort of ridiculous. I didn't see anything wrong. I don't know what possibly was wrong. It was the fact that, like, and I said this before, like, you could have let her go and let her get picked up. And I understand
Mm-hmm.
rookie contract shit, but it's like you could have done that and let her get picked up for a team that needed a defensive player, and
Mm-hmm.
then you just let her play one game. Who did they play? I think they.
It wasn't LA, was it? No. I'm literally like blanked right now.
Man, wait, let me look. I'm gonna look because I'm angry.
But yeah, no. And I just feel like a lot of the rookies and the people, because this would have been her rookie year, kind of like Georgia, and like they're coming back from an injury where it's a complete freaking rehab, and like we're just gonna go ahead and like cut you already.
I don't like. I really wait. I gotta see who they were playing because if they're playing who I think they're playing. Oh, they're playing Tempo. Oh,
Yeah, that's right. That's not fair either because they got a hell of a team.
like wait, I'm confused. Maybe they weren't playing Tempo. Maybe they played a national team because it says that when they played Tempo that she didn't play. They were playing the
I think that's right. They weren't
they were
playing
playing,
Japan because Japan played.
was it Japan? No,
No.
it was Nigeria.
Yes.
Because there's a girl from who now is transferring from Rutgers, but there's a girl on that team that played at Rutgers. She's good as crap. You gotta look into her. She's so good. Her name is like Nadine, I think. Holy moly, Hallie, let me tell you.
Mm-mm-mm.
She's so good. But I don't like what else? Okay. Obviously we're still in some spring play, not real season yet. Right now, as of right now, the Liberty is only winning by 2 against Connecticut.
But again, the Connecticut. I mean, I. I'm like sad because like I haven't seen like Asia play yet. I haven't seen like a couple of the star players, and I'm ready for them to play. Marina
We'll see them
is not
tonight.
playing. Is she playing tonight? That's the next question. Only team that hasn't played. Only I mean, a lot of teams play their starters. Dallas has played all of them.
Dallas has played almost all of their players. But here's the thing, like, and I don't know, I understand, like, here, like, I think we said this last pod. Who's the outshiner of this league right now? I can't tell you.
I can't.
Like I really really can't. And I hate to say it, like I think everything that Jose has done in Dallas is great. I think I'm gonna bite my word. Hopefully they prove me wrong. Why is Paige still carrying this team?
If
It was last
if they play
year.
today and they win, I have faith.
But it's just like
granted though. Really hoping, we're really hoping here that my Vegas. And when y'all are like, Hallie, how many teams do you have? All of them.
all of them. Every
All of
single one of them. I'm like looking
every
at the
team.
box
They're
score.
all mine.
Raven Johnson's very good against the Dallas Wings. Obviously, we're going to talk about it. The Fever, ridiculous calls within the free throw. Like, also, Isaiah James. I was not familiar with your bag. Holy moly. I know you didn't watch the game, Hallie. You were busy, but girl was
I
going,
saw you sent me everything.
girl was going off. Obviously, AC only got 7 minutes. I get what you're trying to do, Jose. I get it. Um, AZ Fed with her rookie debut with 4 points. People already people are already talking shit. And obviously
Of
it's gonna come
course.
with the nature, but someone pointed out like, hey, remember when Candice Parker only played 16 minutes and had 2 points, like in her first freaking debut? Obviously, I don't know what people are expecting from AZ Fudd. Obviously, we've been watching her for the last couple of years. It takes a minute for her to warm up. You gotta realize, like, girl, this is her first time in the league. Let her breathe.
Mm-hmm.
She's nervous. She probably didn't poop before the game anyway. Like,
Dude wipes.
I wouldn't want to poop in the Fever locker room. That's scary. Like, I'm kidding.
I also think a lot of people are starting the shit with Paige and Caitlyn.
Again,
And like they have literally come out and said, we know how to
we're
play a game. We're
chilling.
competitive,
Hmm.
but we're homies.
Yeah, we're chilling. Like,
Like we're cool.
I don't
There's
know.
no beef.
There is no beef, and like,
But that's all that parasocial, and that
oh,
needs to be a whole other
I
topic.
think like literally the WNBA Twitter is the most toxic place I've ever been in my life, and it's
Just like
so
women's
scary that
basketball, period.
no, literally, and it's so scary to know that Paige low key has a burner account and is like looking at that shit because I'm like, if I had a burner account, I'd be like, block all anything that says my name in it, anything that says
Mm-hmm.
my teammate's name in it, anything that says Dallas Wings. Um, like I don't know, I'm a little disappointed with these games.
It's also the young kids.
Yeah.
Like I would I sit there and I'm very quiet when like I see something on like say I see a play on Instagram, right?
Mhm.
And I'm like, mind you, play basketball. I know how hard it is to run into a screen. I know that shit hurts. Also, Georgia, I hope you're okay. Running into Angel Reese today. But they'll be like, oh, that was a foul. No, baby, that was a clean screen. Clean. Like, glass clean. Like, y'all need to chill out and learn before you speak. Because that's getting annoying.
I'm like looking at these scores right now and it's kind of just like, oh my goodness. But can we talk about the Sky versus the Mercury? 4 to 108.
I'm telling you those two. I'm telling you, I think Sky is going to be up there. And then when Dejanay can get back, I don't know if she's out for the season, though.
I don't think she is.
I don't think so.
Is Fee out for the whole season?
I think she was.
Yikes. Also, the Fever beating the Liberty 109 to 91 is very concerning. Not concerning, but it's like the Liberty was almost one of the top teams. I understand. Also, let's talk about how the Fever also let go of a little point guard from Texas A&M. Like, if you're not taking Tosh back, you might as well get another point guard. Who's your point guard? This is why you're not winning games. You can't just win games with bigs. Like, I mean,
Yeah. Also, them cutting, who did they just cut? I mean, they've cut everybody.
what? Like almost all the people they picked up. Like, not all.
Also, a lot of the people aren't, a lot of the teams still aren't down. Like, so I'm nervous because this week is the last week.
I know. And also, like, okay, understandable. Like, these new expansion teams are trying to prove their point. But
Mm-hmm.
stop trying to be like the Valkyries. I mean, you're not like I understand that you're new and you're trying to prove a point, but I feel like now that I'm looking at, I mean, you can attest to this, and I'm looking at the rosters and who's starting. I'm like, do you have too much power in your team that you actually are gonna suck? Like at this point, like
I also feel like the new expansion teams have a lot of international players.
who don't know the not don't know the rules, but it's just such a different game here.
And I love how they play overseas. But like they're running into each other's like it was that's like where it's like ta ra ra boom DA. I was like, oh my
Oh
god, are you
my
okay?
goodness. I'm like
Like
looking.
tempo was I think it was tempo, and I was like, y'all are tripping each other. Same with Portland though. Portland, like every 5 minutes I looked and someone was falling or getting fouled, and I'm like, what's happening?
Yeah, Portland lost to the Storm 91-81.
That was such a good game
That was
too.
a good game. I'm looking at all the box scores right now. I mean, they're beating the crap out of these some of these teams, but it's like I'm
Hmm.
ready for a season start. I'm ready for I mean, obviously,
Also, on that game, they didn't have T playing. Like she started and then she barely
like
played,
I
which I get.
understand, like I get it. And I kind of like that because I'm like
Hmm.
um the preseason doesn't really count. Like
Yeah.
when Dallas played Paige the whole game, I almost actually went into a conniption because I was like, "Oh my God." Um, but like well, you need to expand your minutes. You need like I hate when they're waiving people that only played 3 minutes. How do you know if this person is a good addition to your team if they're only playing 3 minutes? How like what
Yeah,
where are
that
you
part.
proving yourself? And I saw something
Ex-
on Twitter where Gabby, she plays for Chicago now. She played for UCLA, but now she plays for Chicago and she played 16 minutes. I think had 6 or 8 points, I don't remember, and like 4 rebounds, four something. And someone was like, "Oh, this is your draft class, blah blah blah." And someone commented like she played for less than like
Half.
half of the she barely played. What did you expect her to do in the 16 minutes that she played? Which is you're exactly right, especially your first game. Oh my gosh, I just got a notification on my computer. It was like former UConn star waived, bruh. Don't remind
Who?
me. It was it's Aubie.
Oh, okay. I was like, who? Jen?
Paige.
No.
Dallas
Paige.
just got rid of Paige. um, like how are
Jen.
you? That's a skip. I would literally be like, Jose, who are you looking for?
That's his girl. That's he's
No,
voting that.
that is not his girl. AZ and Jose are best friends, I'm convinced. Like, I'm convinced. But as I was saying,
Speaking of Jose, Enrique's back.
thank God.
Our girl's back.
I'm excited to see this possible starting lineup tonight. Because let me look who started against the Fever. Which I'm gonna be honest with you, Fever's clean at home.
They're still hurt. Also,
Yeah, so who's this? Alana Smith started. Alana Smith, great addition. I really like how she played. I like how she played on right.
I love her.
I do
Hello.
not think she's a starter.
I do.
I think she's so much better off the bench, like a little bit of electricity in the game. I'm excited to see when
But also, that was a starter with Minnesota.
you're right. Maddie started.
Natty girl.
Paige and AC started, and Miss Sims started. So, and then he played literally everybody. So, except the people obviously that have been off. Do you know when Jess is getting back?
Oh, Jess is back today. She's playing today.
I think
Mind you, y'all, this is recorded
this is
in a week,
recorded.
a couple of days.
I don't know. I think that everyone is still working with their starting lineup. I think it's
Hmm.
obviously going to be a different starting lineup. I'm hoping to see that a little bit with Dallas. I'm hoping to see a different lineup every game, depending on who we're playing. I feel like you don't even see that. Like people are like, "Oh, here are my star lineups." Like, no,
Yeah.
if we're playing the Aces, then we cannot be playing a 3 card lineup.
Can I also say something though? I feel like I've been noticing it. No one has the same starters.
Exactly.
Obviously, it's preseason.
Yeah.
I get
No.
that.
Obviously, yeah.
They have to start the rookies. I get that.
You
But
don't have to.
mm,
I mean,
yeah, we already know people are gonna
like
fucking start shit. So,
pick through 1 through 5. Yes.
and that's what Loki they've been doing. But I feel like I like a rotation, like starting lineup. I love a rotating starting lineup because
Tennessee, Hallie, be careful.
well, I love Maddie starting, but then I also love it when Maddie's watching the fucking floor for a good
Yes.
5 minutes, and then she goes out there and kills it and like dominates everything.
Yeah.
So, and because she's very visual, like I love watching the bench and seeing like who's watching like the floor instead of like sitting there talking. They're literally like watching it. So I love her starting, but I also love her watching, like like visualizing. Okay, this is what's going on. I know what to do with this person.
Yeah.
And then she goes out there and starts spitting stuff, and she's just like, y'all need to do this, y'all need to do this.
Again, like I told you, like she's our silent assassin, and it's kind of
we've been saying that too for a while.
Yes. I just got a notification about the Dallas Wings. They're walking through the tunnel right now. But another interesting lineup for the Fever, MHA, Kelsey Mitchell, Sophie Cunningham, Caitlin Clark. I get that they need to get Caitlin minutes, but I did see that. Well, I saw that ESPN posted something about Caitlin being hurt, but I don't think she was hurt. I just think they just took her out of the game for the rest of the game because they were like, hey, let's not hurt this girl that just got back. Caitlin
also,
didn't do bad.
she had a very bad growing injury last year. No one knows. Growing is very hard to recover from.
Hard to heal.
People sit there and they shit on her and they're like, oh my god, it's a growing injury. I would like to see you do that job, because mind you, half y'all sit at a desk all day. So I'd like to see you do that job where you have to practice for 3, 4, 5 hours and then go play a game for an hour. And then on top of that, you're constantly walking. Go off, Jess. Yeah, I would love to see y'all do that, because growing injuries it's a struggle to recover from.
No, yeah.
We literally, when I was a trainer, we had our tight end had a growing injury. He was like supposed to be like going D1, or he did end up going D1, but like he was like, I think he was like USC. I can't remember when he went. I'm so sorry, Colin. You go. I can't remember, but and like, what the hell? Like, he couldn't do anything. He had a groin injury, and his was minor, but it was because you walk every day. That's your growing. You pee, that's your growing. You sit down, that's your growing. Everything, you can't live without.
I also think like it's like the littlest movements ever that just get you.
One tweak, sleeping wrong.
Exactly, and it like I don't know. I'm a little worried about this season. I'm not worried. I'm just like
She'd definitely be in good health.
The physical play is a lot. Obviously now we're playing. Like obviously they were playing last year, but this year we're like they're actually working and playing at this point.
I love it too because like they've always showed their worth.
Yes.
But like now they're like, oh, we're getting paid. Like, let me show you why we made a power team in Chicago.
And again, like T-Cloud. We're seeing
she's a wag right now.
I actually kind of love it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm here for it. But I'm seeing people thinking she's gonna go to Toronto. But I don't think it's a team for her. I don't think she would. Not that she wouldn't fit in there. She'd probably fit in anywhere she wants to be. But
you know what though? I would love to see her and Slim on the same team.
That would be like they'd bring back the power streets and the gays on the team.
They would have their own their poppy.
I'm dying. I really wouldn't know what to do. I actually wouldn't know how to react. Like I'd be like, oh, this is my normal. And it's so weird because like if you look back at like last year, our normal is like not normal anymore. Saying that Jess is on the Dallas Wings is so weird. Because remember what happened last year when she literally almost got in a fight with who was it, Dejanay, I think.
Yeah, and Paige was like literally.
Paige is on the floor.
Like, I don't know.
It's so weird, but I love it. But it's so I don't like change, so I gotta adjust a little bit.
It's an adjustment.
But I'm excited. I'm tired of these spring games. Like, can we get into season? Can we see what's going on? Like, actually, just bring me All-Star weekends.
Mm-hmm.
Do we think?
Also, we need to come up with some games this year with us and our followers, because I think that would be fun when it comes to the competition this year.
Oof. I am not doing a poll again though. Well, not the poll. I'm not doing the what did we do? It was like college. It was like we picked the players and I'm not
Oh my
doing that again because I can't.
no, I can't pay attention like that. My attention span obviously is gone.
Um, but I'm excited. Again, we can't really tell what's gonna be going on now, especially with them trying to get these free agents that they got in some games to see if they're worth it. Um, I'm excited. I again couldn't even tell you who would be at the number one of the starting pool right now,
Mm-mm.
and it's gonna be interesting to watch these teams play against each other because I feel like each and every team has a strength. And you didn't see that last year. You knew, no offense to the Dallas Wings, but you knew the Dallas Wings were not going to win
Nope.
that many games. Like, no matter, like, it was surprising to me that they even almost beat LA. But that's really just one person's doing. But I'm excited. I really can't wait. But we still
Same.
have such a, that hasn't even started yet, and I'm scared.
I'm like, help. All right, guys, that concludes another episode of Unfiltered with Hallie and Jen. This one was a fun yapping sesh. Next week, we have more
We do. Hopefully,
details.
some juicy stuff.
And also, we're going to talk about our experience with Unrivaled. So
Yeah,
we're super excited for that. And we have a special guest coming on.
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see y'all next week.
Yeah. Bye, guys.
Follow us, like us, subscribe, rate, review
Yeah,
right now.
honestly.
Right fucking now.
Right now.
All right. Bye, guys.